Hi everyone. So the past 2 weeks we've been talking about the first two core principles of the Pilates method, centering and concentration. This week, we're going to talk about the third core principle of the Pilates method, which is control. If you haven't already read the description that goes along with this video, I suggest that you read it before trying to do the exercises, because it'll really inform the way that you're thinking about control in this context. So in Pilates, control has to do with the relationship and the communication between our minds and our bodies. So it's not about domination or power, it's about creating open communication so that we can understand what our bodies are capable of in that moment, which might be different than it would be in a different moment, on a different day, in a different week. And so opening up that communication and allowing ourselves to have that insight with ourselves so that we can find the most strength and benefit from doing the exercises. So I'm going to show you a couple things just to help teach you how to create that kind of communication and foster that openness between your mind and your body so that you can allow yourself to open up for real, true learning about your body and about your mind. So find a space to lie on the floor. You don't have to have a mat, but it does make it a little bit more comfortable. Get yourself comfortable and centered. So you always want to start with yourself centered. Take a few deep breaths and identify where you have any tension in your body and just try to release it. So do a quick scan from your feet into your ankles, through your knees, hips, low back, middle back, shoulders, down to your hands, up through your neck, and into your jaw. So just try to find some relaxation and try to distribute your weight evenly through your body. So you're just resting down into the floor. Take a deep breath, keeping that relaxation. Focusing in on your pelvis and your right foot. Bring your left knee into your chest. Just lift your knee in towards your shoulder. What did you feel happen in your right hip and your right foot when you did that? You might not have noticed, so place your left foot back down on the mat. Now, bring your awareness to your right foot and your right hip. Again, float your left knee to your left shoulder. I feel my weight shift into my right hip and right foot to allow my left foot to lift in towards my body. Float your left foot back down. Switch legs, just for the sake of evenness. Float your right knee in. What did you feel change? And float it back down. On this side, I feel some tension in the lower side of my the right side of my spine and my back when I lift my leg. Float your leg up again. I also feel the same sensation of my pelvis rocking a little and my left foot pressing more down into the mat. And lower your right foot down. Now, tune your awareness into your center. Tone your abdominals a little. Scoop your abs. Whatever sort of idea works for you there. Feel some strength in your core. This should make your pelvis feel stable. Now press both feet down. Push as hard as you can and then release. What did you feel happen in the backs of your hips, the backs of your legs, your lower back when you did that? When I push as hard as I can, I feel the back of my legs working, but I also feel my lower back tense. So find a place with your abdominals strong where you can press your legs down a comfortable amount without creating tension. So it's just a little work and stabilization. Now keeping that strength in your core, press down of both feet. Try to keep that weight the same in your pelvis this time as you lift your right knee towards your right shoulder and lower it. Lift your left knee to your left shoulder and lower it, keeping the strength in your abdominals, in your center, and in your pelvis. If you watched my video on centering, you might have started thinking about your box, your hips and your shoulders staying square. You have to concentrate on this centering and squareness to be able to control the movement of your body. Feel what's happening in your glutes, your hamstrings, your abdominal muscles as you lift and lower your legs to try to keep the weight even. Do a few more repetitions here and see what you can feel happening in your body as you breathe, where you might be holding tension. And then rest. Release the work in your core, in your hips, and see what you feel. My hips feel a little warm, like they did some work. My back feels a little more open on the mat, but I feel a little tension in my shoulders, like maybe I was lifting my shoulders off of the mat to help me find that strength and stability in my center. So this is a very simple exercise. You can do it with your arms as well, floating one arm and the other arm, to help you try to introduce that language between your mind and your body so that you can learn what is appropriate for you on that particular day, and you can create a comfortable dialogue with trust, confidence, and strength in your ability to meet the goals that you have with your exercises, whether it's Pilates, yoga, walking, or anything else. So I hope you enjoyed the video today and that you are able to get out and move more on a Monday.